it wasn't that close, but Holly started saying yes, so I was like, okay, but that wasn't.
See, I forgot what the answer was. Textbook, 37% right here. You're looking at. I completely forgot.
Morning, everybody. Morning, Annette. Morning. Headphones are all tangled up. There we go.
I don't hear any music.
Huh?
I don't hear any music.
That's all.
Is the monitor off or?
Yeah, it's down.
No, there it is.
Good Friday morning to you, everybody. Welcome in. Final edition of the morning show this week. Happy Friday to you. Glad to have you with us. Josh and Holly getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work. For you night shift warriors, brought to you each and every day by Dr. James Van Winkle. And his many great ways to make you look great, function great, and feel great, including the M-Sculpt Neo. Tighten up that body. Get the look you've always wanted. You can have that done right here in Manchester. It's an in-office treatment. His staff will be glad to explain how it all works. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. That's D-R-V-A-N Winkle.com. It is finally Friday. Plenty of ways to catch the show today. The OG, AM 1320, 107.9 FM, 106.7 FM. Listen on the Manchester Go app, thunder1320.com. You can also watch the show on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile cameras over on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Got a lot of folks over there right now. Shout out to everybody up bright and early with us this morning over there. Let's take a look at the current temperature outside the Thunder Studios. 61 degrees, some rain in the area. 20% rain chance, but it was 100% rain chance on my way in this morning. I got a pretty heavy rain shower, so just be aware. Could be rainy this morning. We'll clear out after about 9 or 10. Sunny skies by this afternoon. High of around 80 today. Nice and warm, and a warm weekend ahead. We'll talk more about that in a minute. Weather forecast brought to you by, or temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique in Manchester. Voted Manchester's finest new small business because they know how to treat their customers. Everybody loves going up there. They always have good deals. It always says something when your customers talk that kind of good about you. Go see what it's all about at Wisteria Hill, 205 South Woodland Street in downtown Manchester. It's 205 South Woodland Street in downtown Manchester, right there near the square. On that note, I do believe it's time to bring in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. The brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO and president of Coffee County Broadcasting Incorporated. By far the looks inside of this studio. She is the president-elect of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce. She is Holly. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Oh, you sound good today. Yes.
Yeah. You feel it, baby? I can too.
Marky Mark.
Yeah. I don't think people recognize me because I got my hair cut and shaved my beard off.
So what?
I don't think people recognize me. I got my
You
beard
look
shaved.
so
off.
handsome. Every time I look over at you, I'm like, who's that good-looking fella?
This is getting a little out of hand.
It was probably the longest I've ever seen it. I could have put that thing in a little ponytail back there.
It was bad. And it wasn't out of a style statement. It's just not a lot of time and also lazy.
It takes me about 5 minutes. He doesn't pay me. He doesn't have to leave the house. I don't understand what a big...
No, there's no hat.
What a
coming
big-
off. There's no hair left up there. Y'all.
He just sits in the chair. I'm the one doing the work.
I just don't want to mess with it. I don't know
Yeah.
why. Every time we cut it, there's less and less left. So the whole thing where you cut your hair and it grows back thicker, that is not true. It's thinner every time. Nah. Shit, thought that was old Morgan Wallen behind the mic.
Yeah. Twins.
Basically, I feel like throwing a chair too.
Come on, come on. Feel it, feel it.
Countdowns, what's happening in and around the Manchester community. We got several things we need to talk about. Bigger events coming up. We got a lot to keep our eyes on. We're 8 days away from the Cars and Coffee Cruise-In. That's next Saturday, May the 4th. Be with you. That'll be from 9 to 12 at the Coffee County Administrative Plaza. It's a free cruise-in. It's a free event. It's going to be a lot of fun for everybody. We hope to see you up there. Thunder Radio is going to be on hand. That's next Saturday from 9 to 12 at the Admin Plaza. There's usually over 100, 125 cars and trucks there. That's some really cool stuff to look at. Take the kids. It's fun. That's 8 days away. We are 10 days away from Bonnaroo ticket sale number 2. So we had a Bonnaroo ticket sale back in January, and we can confirm to you we will have another one. It'll be May the 6th through the 17th, or while supplies last. So they've given us another limited block to sell to Coffee County residents. They'll come to about $389 per ticket, roughly. That's after all of your fees and whatnot are paid for. Learn more, thunder1320.com/Bonnaroo. All the FAQs are there, how to get them, the steps you need to go through. We'll, of course, put more out there as we get closer, but that's May the 6th, 10 days away from that. We are 15 days away from the Elam Foundation's 20th anniversary event. That's Saturday, May the 11th at the Elam Farm, 33 Elam Road. That's out past New Union on the left. Just go past New Union and start looking on the left. Once it goes down to 2 lanes, you can't miss it, okay? It's not right there when it goes down to 2 lanes, but it's not far past it. Keep your eyes to the left, and you will not miss it. Starts at 12. Field events that day. There will be, face painting, inflatables, field events. There's so much stuff. A good auction. $25 a ticket. 5 tickets for $100, and then includes all your food and everything else while you're out there. We are 22 days away from the Thundies Awards. 31 days away from Memorial Day 2024. About a month away from the unofficial start of summer. Holly?
Yeah, I got some stuff.
Do it.
So there's a lot going on May the 4th. They are having the Purple Olympics walk. That's going to be at the Tullahoma High School gym. It's a morning filled with celebration to support families in the community of those suffering with Alzheimer's. Going to be some healthy games, like brain games.
You probably should go. You should go play some of the games. Work on your memory.
If you guys want to go and be a part of that, that's going to be, again, May the 4th over at Tullahoma High School. Starts at 8:30. Also, the Hands-On Science Center.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
A Galactic Gala. That's going to be May the 4th. May the 4th be with you there. You can get Star Wars and themed drinks and hors d'oeuvres. It's a 21 and older event. There is free childcare.
Yeah.
That's right.
Take your kids, have adult-only beverages, then drop them home.
No. No one's going to overserve.
Best to bring your kids with you in the car.
Let's see here.
I feel like that's most of the major ones.
I reckon that's about all of them. Still time to get on the chamber golf
They
tournament.
only had 2 spots left as of yesterday, so I
Well,
don't know if they've got any left or not.
I
But
don't know.
you might want to check. But they only had 2 team spots open. And that was yesterday morning. They may have filled those.
Okay.
You make a check. High school things, high school athletic things. Track and field athlete Xavier Randolph set a new state record yesterday. And the discus throw, 192 feet 3 inches, I believe. Or yeah, that sounds right. Or 192 feet 4 inches, somewhere around there. The previous one was 192 or 191 2 or 3. He beat it by like 12 inches, 13 inches. So
It's impressive when one of our student athletes breaks a school record.
state
It's-
record.
I know.
Oh yeah, I see what you're going. Sorry.
It's you know, we've known some track athletes over the past few years that have broke school records, and I'm like, man, that's such a big deal. But he's number one in the state of all time.
Correct. And I think he's number 16 in the nation
In
right
the
now.
nation.
Yeah. So congratulations to Xavier. Hopefully he continues to throw it well and maybe can get to the state tournament and do some good things there or the state track meet. High school.
And you know what else? Let me just add, he is a very sweet boy.
High school baseball won 5-1 yesterday over Upperman. They stepped out of district play. They're done with district play, actually. And they'll be at home tonight at 6 against Franklin County. That's senior night. We'll have that broadcast for you on Thunder Radio. And high school softball's Chick-fil-A Classic begins today. It's today and tomorrow. They made late adjustments to their schedule last night. I'll have to post a new one. Every time I post the schedule to the website, it changes. So we'll post another one whenever I get off the morning show. But they play tonight and tomorrow. And then they get into district tournament stuff next week. So it's fast approaching the end of the season. Anything else?
I feel like you're down.
I'm excited to be here.
You're not.
Happy Friday.
You're not playful at all. You haven't insulted me all morning.
You told me to quit that.
I don't know if
She said, don't insult me anymore.
like that would be like telling Josh to stop breathing. Like that's not going to happen.
Well, I'm just not in an insulting mood today. It's Friday. I'm happy.
Yeah, you seem real happy.
I'm ready for the weekend.
Yeah.
It's prom weekend around here, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Why is prom so expensive?
right? Make the kids pay for it themselves. It wouldn't be as expensive.
Yeah.
We throw too much money at them.
I saw a tweet earlier and it said, when I was living in Dallas, I saw a boy standing in the road with a sign that read, "Need money for prom." I like hearing I like seeing all the pictures though on Facebook on prom day. I love it.
It's always some good ones.
The dress popularity. I like to see what is in style. There was some time like when my sisters were in high school that the dress style and cut was so bad. I'm like, oh man, I'm
Was it
glad.
the fluffy dress era?
No,
No?
not the fluffy dress. I was in the fluffy dress era.
Okay.
But these dresses are like the most psychedelic colors.
Oh, okay.
I just,
Like peacocking almost.
yeah, they were a lot.
I'm a simple person.
The dresses that are in style now are cute. They
Slits are a little high on a lot of them
yeah,
in my
but-
mind, but whatever.
I'm talking about that style that you're talking about, kind of just the straight form fitting. I feel like that's a timeless. I feel like
Yeah.
every year there are going to be girls that wear that style, but I'm talking about the dresses that are patterned right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's a Taylor Swift thing.
Probably. She seems to set the trend for all
And
the
the
girls.
bouquets over their corsages. I like it. We did corsages and boutonnieres when I was in high
I
school.
feel like corsages and boutonnieres are more high school and bouquets are more marriage.
Well,
And I feel like we're
Bunny,
making it more of a marriage situation because we're doing promposals now. And we're just shoving them along up the ladder of maturity. And I don't like it.
oh my goodness. The bouquets were big in the 80s as well. This is not a new thing. This is
Well, I wasn't there for that.
it's well, kind of you were.
True.
Um,
Probably came along because people were acting too grown up.
all right. That's all I have.
Dana's with me. Good, Dana. Y'all start jumping on sides here. It's prom. It's entertainment. It's not a commitment. That's right. Holly went to prom by herself. It was sad.
No,
That's
false.
the comments over here on the
Who
cameras.
said that? My brother?
Yeah.
Why do you only read the ones that are like insulting to me?
Did you not just say a minute ago I seem down? I'm not. Josh seems kind of down. He's not even insulting me today. And here I go. And she's like, why do you only read the ones insulting to me?
Are you in a?
Because I have control of the comment reading. That's why. I sit on this side and I see all the comments that come through on all the different feeds.
Josh locked his keys in the car at prom and threw a fit.
Who
I'm sure
wouldn't?
he acted like a 2-year-old. I love it when a guy can keep his cool.
I used to could keep my cool.
That's what do you call it when that's a like if they do something you don't like, it's an ick.
Yeah.
And if they do something you do like,
green
it's a
flag.
kink. That's what it is.
I thought it was green flag. Kink meant something completely different in my vocabulary. It's way different than what you're going with.
Maybe not.
What was there? There's green flags and beige flags.
Red flags.
Red flags. Maybe it's just a green flag.
Okay, we'll call it a green flag.
I used to be more calm.
No, we're just talking about you at prom throwing a tantrum.
Well, most of the time.
I was with him one time. It was like one of the first.
I didn't throw a tantrum.
Listen,
you weren't there.
You said you threw a tantrum.
I probably
you said
did
you
throw
kicked
a little
the
bit of
tire.
one. I don't remember doing that, but I may have.
One time we were on a boat. It was like the first time he had hung around my parents. I wanted him to make a good impression on my parents. I wanted my parents to like him. Dude jumps in the water. We went on the boat, inner tubing and stuff.
Yes.
Dude jumps in the water with his phone in his pocket. After checking his pockets,
I had to check my pockets to make sure I didn't have my
he's
phone.
like, okay, no phone.
Jumped right in there.
Jumped in, killed the phone.
Yeah, that was back in the iPhone 4 days. They were not very water resistant. In fact, you could not have a raindrop on them.
He gets out and throws a tantrum, a little hissy fit.
I was mad.
And my mom was just like, does he need a timeout? You know? I was like, dude, chill. My mom's watching.
But that was also before, I didn't really have the disposable income to just go get another phone. And I think, and also that was before it was way easier to just move all your information over, your contacts over, just copy the phone over. You couldn't just do that then. Everything I needed was on there. I did not react. I'm not trying to justify my reaction, but maybe I am a little because I think most people would have also been upset.
I would have been upset, but
And that's how I handle my upset. I just need to sit down for a minute.
I don't think I would have just like threw a complete hissy. Like he was like, Josh, you're mad.
I did not. That did not happen. She's a bit of an exaggerator. I don't know where she gets it from.
These people, they see you on this show. They know you're a fit thrower.
When's the last time I threw a fit on the show? Remember that time the lightning hit the board and I was just well behaved?
Yeah, I do remember that one time that happened.
Yeah. So, start passing out some credit.
No.
High of 80 today. We have a 20% chance of showers this morning. We hit a couple of showers on the way into the station, but nice and warm later and some sun this afternoon. Mostly cloudy overnight, mid-60s. Tomorrow, 80 degrees, decreasing clouds. It's going to be a beautiful day. 62 Saturday night, 81 on Sunday. Will be a little breezy Saturday and Sunday, wind gust to 30 miles an hour, so those dresses may be struggling with the 30-mile-an-hour winds Saturday at prom. Nice and sunny on Sunday. Monday, 82, so summer-like weather. And then the chance of storms Monday night into Tuesday, 50% chance of rain. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. The bugs They know it's springtime too. They're about to pop out and they're going to be everywhere. Call Patent Pest Control, 931-247-0781. No contract obligations. Friday, we got Florida Man Friday later on. Name that tune, Miss Connections, the Friday Mix for you radio folk. We'll be firing that up a little bit later on as well. We're here until 8:30. It's the morning show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence, and it isn't getting any better as we age. But what if I told you how to solve these issues? I'm talking about M-Cella treatments with Dr. Van Winkle. I'm Holly with Thunder Radio's morning show, here to tell you that the M-Cella treatment is the cure you need to solve your problems. Now, you can run and play with your kids and grandkids without any issues. These are non-invasive treatments that you have done on your lunch break. Call Dr.
Morning,
Van Winkle's
Trey.
today to learn more. 931-954-5125 or stop by Middle Tennessee Surgical Center, 1030 McCarthy Street in Manchester.
Is your money just sitting in your account, not earning any interest? Coffee County Bank offers the best rate on deposit.
Trey, biggest
Sit back and watch your money
Red Hot Chili Peppers fan there is.
Did anybody get him locked up to cook their barbecue for the lemonade day? I forgot to talk about lemonade day.
Think about going and getting some lemonade and getting some little barbecue sandwich sliders.
Right? I'm taking money for that.
Oh, yeah.
Matter of fact, I wouldn't even, if I was the kids, I wouldn't even sell lemonade. I'd sell sandwich sliders. And you get lemonade with it. Like it's a combo.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I went upcharge for that. I'm charging $4 in my stand for the barbecue slider. Oh, you get lemonade with that. That's how I would business manage that thing.
Right.
Look no further than
If I had any influence over it at all.
They should do a lemonade day for adults. Same concept.
Yeah. I'd say we do it with some business owners and then people who say they
Yeah.
should do things, and let's just see who does better. Let's just see. Let's try. I feel good about it. Ain't nobody coming to any pool parties because we ain't gonna have a pool.
He's in a mood right now, you guys.
No, I'm just.
He's Debbie Downer
I'm
today.
not Debbie Downer.
Pedo the Pitiful.
Could bring some ribs though. That'd be good. I tried smoking ribs. They didn't turn out the best, but I think I did something wrong.
I don't know if I'm buying the right ribs.
Yeah. It could have something to do
There's
with
a
it.
lot. There's spare, baby back. I don't know. I wish there was some teaching classes locally.
People want to know if you just called me a pedophile.
Pedo the Pitiful.
Say it a little more clear.
I was saying it fast to see if it sounded like pedophile, but it didn't. Pedo the Pitiful. Pitiful.
What's in this segment?
Pedophile. That's kind of similar. I don't know, dude. I'm off my game.
Adult lemonade competition. $10 entry fee. Proceeds to the Wheat Foundation. Yes. Okay. Somehow tie that in with Sausage Fest. We still haven't had that.
Pucker up and come to Sausage Fest.
And then you could have your mud wrestling match with Kate out there. Isn't that happening?
We have good ideas.
Yeah, we just don't have the time or the money to execute any of them.
If you believe everyone gets a trophy, life is fair, and subscribe to Cancel Culture Thinking, you know what? You might want to change the channel. Yeah, because you're about to get offended. Okay, you've been warned. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Yeah. Welcome back. 6:30 to 8:30, Monday through Friday, the Thunder Radio Morning Show. If you missed the show and you want to catch replays, or maybe you miss us on the weekends, Apple, Spotify is a good way to get us, Apple or Spotify. You can get on over and listen to the replays of the show there whenever I remember to record them and upload them. You can also watch replays on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Morning show brought to you each and every day by Dr. Van Winkle. Emcella treatments. Talk a lot about those. Holly, you had that done. Emcella treatments.
Yes. It was quite enjoyable.
You can have that done as well. 1030 MacArthur Street in Manchester. Solve urinary incontinence for just in time the spring and summer season. All right, I don't know what we're doing here.
No,
We really don't know what we're
we
doing.
don't know what we're doing.
There's probably never been a more true statement uttered than that right there. A lot of discussion over on the, if you listen on the radio, we during the breaks, we continued our discussions usually over on the Carmine Family Dental cameras. And we really got into talking about Adult Lemonade Day over there. And somehow making that a thing.
I love it.
And then we decided to tie it into Sausage Fest that we have not yet held, that really got a lot of momentum a couple of months ago. We got all these ideas and no time to do them.
All them teeth and no toothbrush.
Pretty much. That's what happens. You remember when the radio station, this is back before we owned it, remember when they had the lawnmower races? Didn't you race a lawnmower?
Yeah, I
didn't
did.
You, didn't you show up with a garden tractor and race that thing?
I thought that's what it was. I thought it was a lawnmower race. So
I just want to know what made you see that and be like, you know what? I'm going to go up there and do that.
I just
You were bored a
I'm
lot,
always
huh?
I'm always competing.
This before we got together. I was like, what's Holly doing here?
I passed you.
She came walking in.
I was like,
with-
oh, there's Josh Peterson from high school.
She came walking in with a helmet. I
had leather pants on,
She had a
leather
ha-
jacket.
I'm not kidding. She had a full face mask, full like motorcycle helmet. And I'm like, man, how fast are these motorcycles, or how fast are these lawnmowers going to be? And she put that thing into fourth gear, and she was probably hitting 1.5 miles an hour.
No regrets. I was in it to win it. I figured
Did you win?
I figured the leather would make me more streamlined. The air would just flow right off me. The helmet was for protection. You get to go in that fast. You don't want to have an accident. Safety first.
I could have speed walked faster than she was going. No doubt about that.
Were you there covering the event?
Yeah, I was doing play-by-play on the PA.
Did you do play-by-play for me?
I don't remember.
Oh, I'm glad I made an impression.
I don't know if we did, because I guess what happened was the people, I guess they're amateur hobbyist lawnmower racers, and their lawnmowers are souped up like go-karts, they fly.
Yeah.
And then there was a residential lawnmower race that anybody could join, and Holly decided to get in on that.
Yeah, that's what I wasn't in on the.
Oh no, you weren't driving the fast ones.
They did it out here one year.
Yeah, it was out here one year, and then it was over at this little dirt track up the road. I don't think it's operational anymore at that old body shop. Yeah, it was out here one year. They had cut a track out.
Yeah.
I was here for that one too.
I was there. I wasn't in that one, but I think because I went to that one, I was like,
I'm doing this.
This is something I can get in on, You know who would be good at racing a lawnmower? Me. That's what I thought. What did we watch the other day? And I was like, I would be good at this.
Everything. See,
no, I'm not. I wouldn't be good at skydiving. I wouldn't be good at flying a plane.
it hurts my brain that I don't remember it, because when you said it, I was like, Holly.
I feel like it was something with a stick, but not hockey. I don't know.
I can't remember.
Rugby?
No, we weren't not watching rugby.
I was watching rugby.
We weren't. I don't remember what it was. Man, it's riveting radio here. I didn't
watch rugby.
Holly's a big fan. We got home last night, and the boy one came running out to the car, and I was like, something's wrong. He never comes running out to running. Like out the door, ran to the car, and I was like, oh, something's wrong.
Like
Something's matter.
Yeah.
He needed to tell us something. I was like, something bad has happened. And he just let me know who got drafted the first few picks of the NFL draft last night.
I loved how passionate he got about it. He every so often he'd come in there and he'd be talking. It may as well be have been Greek, what the words he was saying to me, but I just loved how excited he was.
Yeah. I can't replicate his thrill for draft day. I never got into the NFL draft. I don't really watch. I mean, I watch games now just occasionally. I'm more of a college football fan, but even that I don't watch as like I used to. But even when I was into the NFL and I watched every Sunday, when I was into fantasy football years ago, I never got into the draft. It never was my thing. I mean, I kind of kept up.
He says he just kept saying, "I love the rebuild. I love the rebuild." And
He
I'm
gets
like,
what happens is he sits there and he watches his YouTube heroes on who should draft to, and then he goes through mock drafts on his phone. Then when they don't pick who his mock draft picked, he's like, "They're stupid. Why would they do that?" He gets upset. Of course, you can't argue with that logic the way the Titans have drafted the last few years. It's not turned out well.
what about did they draft last night?
Yeah, they didn't. I couldn't even tell. They got an offensive tackle in the first round, and that's about all I know. I told you I don't really keep up much anymore.
One of our loyal listeners, Jessica, went to a draft party. It looked like she was in Nashville.
Yeah, they had one.
And I was like, man, the boy one, that's something, Morgan Wallen's not his thing, but he would have loved that.
Yeah, draft party.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is the Titans are going to suck real bad. So I'm going to be able to get us some really affordable tickets this year and take him to some games. I think that's probably what I'll do. Like, we'll just go to a couple games. We'll ride up and check out the Titans.
Yeah. Close enough.
We'll probably get people to just give them to us.
That good, huh?
Jessica said his aunt should have told him we had tickets. Well, way to go, aunt.
Oh, man.
She's in trouble now. Wait till I tell him. He wasn't doing nothing last night, but just sitting there watching it.
Yeah. He wanted Josh to watch it with him. He was like, Josh, can you watch the draft with me?
We had a
cute. What's that song? Go ahead with your thought. I lost mine.
You're having a morning where you're like, what was that thing I watched? I'll be good at. What was that song?
I need to go play them brain games over at the Alzheimer.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. I think you need to go play those games and work on building up your memory.
You play brain games with me, but they're different.
Yeah, it's just mental gymnastics I do to Holly. I get her mind all kind of turned around.
I used to be normal, I swear.
I did too. I don't know what happened. I think back, I'm not proud of the level of maturity that I had in my younger 20s to mid 20s, but I really miss that memory and mental stability I had. I was not mature.
In your 20s?
Yeah.
I was not mentally stable.
I was plenty mentally stable.
Oh gosh.
But now I can't go through a day like this. Used to, I was an even keel person. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, I was always a 4 or a 6. Like that's me floating along, just 4 or 6.
I'm like 9,
and
2,
and that's
8,
that's
7.
Yeah, like lottery numbers. And that's me now.
1.
I could be a 0 1 minute and a 5 the next. Never really a 10, but I fluctuate between 0 and 6 a lot.
I've never been truly happy.
Trey said the Titans selected a top 30 pick with the number 7 pick, and he was right tackle his whole career, but they need a left tackle. So that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, sometimes the drafts don't really make sense to me. That's why, I feel like sometimes NFL people overcomplicate the game. Like they try to make it this rocket science that it's not.
It's not.
It's not. Trey said should have traded back. That's what the boy one told me last night. I said they should have traded back. They could have got him way later on.
I don't know what that means. But
if you're picking 7th and somebody back behind you's picking, like you feel like you can get the pick you want at like maybe 20, 21, you could trade back to whoever's picking 20th and give them your 7 pick and you get their 20th and then you get an extra one of theirs later on. Like you may get their 4th round pick.
Oh, okay.
By giving them a higher pick, you pick up an extra one later.
Okay.
Or you get a player out of it. Whatever. You trade. They could have traded back. That's what the boy one said. He said they should have traded back. They panicked. This is what happens when you hire a GM like the fellow they've hired who's got no experience. And
no experience in what? Oh.
and running a team the way he's
Okay.
asked to run a team now.
Oh, okay.
But don't worry, but I mean, I guess the only way you take some comfort in that pick is, Callahan and his dad, they're big offensive line people. So maybe they've seen something and they know something's going to work.
Maybe they know something we don't know.
They may know a little more than we know. Anything else here? I don't know what we've talked about. Lawnmower racing is how we started.
That's how we
We
met.
finished with the pick.
Love at first sight.
It's not how we met. No. It was algebra 2.
He swooped me up off that lawnmower, and the rest is history.
I was like, who is that podunk girl riding that lawnmower around?
That's the difference in me and you.
There's a lot more than that.
That's my personality.
It is.
And
It ain't
I just
mine.
can't see you ever out there racing a lawnmower.
I would want to
for
race.
fun.
I would want to race the fast ones.
Do you know what fun is?
Nope. I don't even have anything witty to say.
What is your idea of fun? Like, so, it puts you at a 10.
I like to work out.
Oh, yeah, work out. Yeah.
A good run. A solid 4-mile
not
run.
stress relief.
That's my bad.
Fun.
I guess at this age there is no fun. You're just trying to release the stress. That's fun. If I can get the stress off of my shoulders, then I'm happy. I'm like, are we going for fun or happy? If I can dump the stress, I'm good for a good hour, and then I got to go run again. It's just a little temporary fix. But I don't know. Fun. Now, used to it'd be like, go to a Tennessee game or whatever. That'd be fun. But I don't want to do that anymore because it's too much to deal with. Concert or whatever.
You wanna hear my idea of fun?
I like to just sit around and listen to some music around my pool. What's your idea of fun?
So, a group of my friends out in a field. Everybody's got paint easels.
Oh my
There's
God.
a live concert going on, a band playing good music. And we're just drinking, painting, laughing, listening to music, having a good old time. Not a lot of people, just the best ones. And
Would you say that's like 8 to 10 people?
A
or?
nice day. No, not. I would say 20, maybe 30 people.
That's a lot more people than you normally would say you want to be around.
Well, I'm talking about the best people.
Yeah.
Normally when you're around people, you have like 4 of the best people around you, and then the rest are just people you don't want to be
They're there,
around.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm talking about if it's all the best people, I could be around more of them.
I get you. I'm with you. So we'll do that for Mother's Day. I'll work on getting you a good band.
Out here, we got all this grass. I can cut it real fast.
She can cut it real fast on her lawnmower. She's a lawnmower racer. We got, I guess probably just for me, fun, beach, just sitting there, staring at the water.
That ain't
Snorkeling.
fun.
I love to snorkel.
I hate sitting there.
Sit there, just chill at the beach. It's good weather, about low 80s. And I don't have anywhere to be. So I'm happy there. And also I like to snorkel. So if I could do those things, then I'm happy. Scuba.
I can't just sit there like folks do. I'll be up building a sandcastle or something.
I fall asleep. It's great. So yeah, there you
I
go.
don't know if I've ever fallen asleep on the beach.
Dr. Carmine says beach chill is the best. Yes, 100%. Like if I don't have anywhere we used to go on cruises some before COVID. And what I liked about that, and of course that's before we bought the station. What I liked about that is at that time, you couldn't really get any Wi-Fi on the boat. Like you could, but it was really expensive.
Yeah.
And it was not very reliable.
No.
So it was like nobody could contact me for 5 days. Like I had to worry about it. Nobody could call me with anything.
It was good.
I loved that.
But at the same time, I got a little.
2 days in, Holly's getting on the ship phone for $5 a minute, calling the kids
Oh, well.
or calling her mama.
Yeah. So what? So what of it?
Yeah. Tracy, I love chilling on the balcony at the beach. I need a beach with no sand. Go to Daytona. I heard there's not a lot of sand there. That's what I heard. I've never been.
What is it if it's not sand?
Well, there's sand there. I just heard it's more like hard sand, like cars drive through there and stuff. So somebody told us it's been there.
Oh.
It's not as like sandy.
Okay. It's not the sand for me. I get hot sitting there when the sun just beating down on you.
I know. It's great.
I get like uncomfortable hot.
Anything outside of the range of 78 to 79, Holly can't take it. All right, we're past due for the obituary break. That's here. We got Name That Tune when we come back. It's Friday, Florida Man later on. Don't miss that. We got games as well. Keep it right there. You're listening to The Morning Show, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. If you're headed to the beach and you want to get that look you've always wanted, M-Sculpt Neo can really help out with that. If you're getting kind of close and you need an extra push, up to a 30% reduction in body fat in the area that he treats, and it's in office. Or maybe you got a little more work to do. Laser liposuction and tummy tucks, he can do that as well. drvanwinkle.com.
Think you have to settle for mediocre car insurance to save money? Think again. It's possible to get superior
And still save money with Erie Insurance.
Dr. Carmine says, good morning from Lafayette, Louisiana.
Good morning.
Isn't that where Bobby Boucher went to high school, where the school didn't exist? There is no blah, blah, blah high school in
Oh, I wonder
Lafayette,
if he's
Louisiana.
got. I wonder if he's got any
Brian Kell here to talk about Benjamin Connect-
plans while he's down there. To like my mom's down there, and I think they were going to try and go on a hike this morning after her appointment. She was talking about it yesterday, saying that there was signs that said there was alligators on the trail, or could be alligators on the trail.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I've got Florida Man stories later, and a couple of them are alligator stories.
Nice. The Raging Cajuns are in Louisiana, or in Lafayette, that's right. You upgrade that package with unlimited. I've never got the unlimited drinks package. I don't drink that much. Like, you got to drink quite a bit to. Like, I'll get like a couple fruity drinks a day. That's not enough. Other now that I've gotten more into beer drinking, that might be worth it for me. I like the ultras. But then we haven't cruised since COVID. I kind of want to go back. But
Hey, we need to go back, just me and you.
oh yeah, I'm not interested in taking the kids.
We just need to do like a couple's vacation.
100%. We need to probably do that right now. Actually, let's book something. Right here at the end of school or something. It's just a 3-day thing. Maybe we get Leslie to fly us down. Then we ain't got to drive it.
I'll meet you down there.
If alligators are present, it's got to be faster than one person.
I'll give you a teaser about.
You promised there's a festival going on down there. There's a lot of people.
It's like Bonnaroo, but it's not. The name's not
I talked to her
Bonnaroo.
last night, and she said there's a festival going on down here. It's kind of like Bonnaroo, but it ain't called Bonnaroo. I laughed so hard. Thunder Radio loyal listener cruise, 100%. Y'all all pay for your way.
That sounds like a fun
I
time.
know. Like you see, we're like, there's a Taylor Swift cruise. We're like,
Yeah.
We should do that. We should do a Thunder Radio loyal listener cruise. I mean, we're not going to give it to y'all. Y'all don't have to just pay and come with us. And then we'll probably get on a different ship.
No, just all of the loyal listeners, just all on the cruise together.
I want to get away.
We'll
If
broadcast.
we broadcast from the boat, we can write that off. Like, we could write that off. I don't know how we would get it back, without any signal, but maybe.
Facebook Live
But we ain't got enough Wi-Fi to get that thing back.
on the boat. They don't.
I don't think it's powerful enough for that. Maybe I'm wrong.
Holly is the planner, the brains, and the looks. She just needs Josh to push all the fancy buttons.
The snowflake button makes it cold, cold, cold. Set temperature makes it hold, hold, hold.
This is the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Somehow during the break, we've conjured up a Thunder Radio loyal listener cruise. And Shannon says there'll be 16 people on the whole boat. Be awesome. That's not actually going to happen. Morning show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. We got a lot coming up here. We need to tell you what's happening at Prater's. They got big entertainment tomorrow, and it's going to be a great weekend to be down there weather-wise.
Oh, yes.
You weren't ready for that?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I was sorry. I was talking about the cruise. Here it is. All right. Great music Saturday night from Four on the Floor, featuring drummer from Bellamy Brothers and the guitarist from Leonard Skinner. That is Saturday night at Prater's. Friday night will be open mic night.
That's tonight.
With Jim Sarton.
Get on down there and see him.
Good food, wide variety of drinks, family-friendly fun at Prater's, 620 Woodbury Highway.
Got lunch today starting at 11. Get on by and check out that buffet, meat and two for just $9.99. It's not really a buffet. It's, what do you call that? It's like
a lunch line.
Cafeteria line.
Yeah.
So meat and two, $9.99. That includes your drink starting at 11 today. All right, Holly, name that tune.
Josh has got a little snippet of a song. He's going to play a 1, 2, and a 3-second clip. If you can give me the exact right name of the song and the artist, you're going to win a Thunder Radio basket.
A basket?
A basket of goodies. It's going to be...
What's in it?
A shirt, a glass, pens,
Oh,
notepad.
Basket. We need the name and the artist?
Yippers. The basket is on the 1.
On the 1. If we go past the 1-second clip, no basket.
2-second clip, it's a shirt.
All right. Still a pretty nice prize.
Oh, yeah.
That's a cruise basket. Take it on your cruise with you. 728-1320. Name this.
Give it a few minutes. Rachel will call.
Oh, Holly's even starting to hate on Rachel. This is good.
It's not hate.
She got bus duty today or no?
I don't know. I knew she had it yesterday. I don't know if they do that to them 2 days, 2 days in a row.
Holly just starts making noises over there.
Are you checking your pulse?
Rachel Williams is calling my cell phone.
Rachel.
She's going to get it wrong because she's calling the wrong number. Somebody tell her to call the radio station. 728-1320.
That's so funny.
Oh, my goodness. Well, she's got a pretty good chance to win it because
play it again.
Ain't nobody else playing. 728-1320. Trey said, I need a Thunder Radio writing pad and pens.
I'll hook him up.
I got some of those around here.
Is he playing in the golf tournament, the chamber golf?
I wonder if the phone is forwarding to my cell phone.
Answer your phone.
I can't do anything with that. I wonder if she called the right number, but it's forwarding. Anybody unforwarded the phones.
And that's not her fault at all.
Well, I don't know if that's the case.
Oh.
But 2 different people have now called, and it's come to my cell phone. So I wonder if they're trying to call a station. Morning show.
Josh,
Yes.
you got a winner.
Not yet.
Celine Dion, it's all coming back to me.
Boom. It is Celine Dion. It's all coming back to me. Is this Rachel?
It is.
Yeah. It's about time. It's about
I
time.
know. I'm late for my morning duty.
Well, it's all about priorities.
I know, right?
Well,
You're the big winner today.
Congratulations, you win, and congratulations on that golf win yesterday. Beat Tullahoma. That's always a good day.
Yeah, we did, and we played Monday for the conference, I guess.
All right.
To wrap it all up.
Go get a win.
Yep. Awesome. Thank
All right.
you.
Thank
Good
you.
job. Yes.
Amy got it on the text line as well.
It was lost long ago, but it's all
Yes.
coming back to me.
Do you like Celine Dion?
Meh. Morning show.
Did you get the song yet?
I did just get it. Yeah. What was your guess going to be?
Oh man,
What were you going to?
okay,
What were you going to say?
it's all coming back to me now by Celine
Oh,
Dion.
you had it. You're just like a second
Oh,
late.
I tried to call like 3 times.
I know. We were having phone issues, so I'm going to say it probably wasn't your fault. It was probably our fault, but
Yeah, I think you're right.
I appreciate that. Have a good one.
Just kidding. You do. Thanks.
Yes.
that Tammy?
I don't know who that was. No, that was not Tammy. No,
Oh, okay.
don't know. Maybe Emily. Because she tried to call,
Oh, okay.
but I don't know.
I like how you can just, who the person is just by talking. Like, I don't know. I don't.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. That's how we come up with people like the other Adam, because
Yeah.
have an Adam that calls and Holly's like, "Oh yeah, I know you. You're Adam." He's like, "No, I mean my name's Adam, but I'm never called before." And when you said that was Emily,
Oh, okay.
so how about that? I'm pretty good at that game.
Good job, Wendy.
Trying to figure out who people are. All right, congratulations to Rachel Williams, finally a true winner on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. I know it's been a big goal of hers for a while. She neglected her work duties today so she could listen in and play. And
That's Teacher of the Year right there.
And that's the level of dedication I expect. If you're going to be a morning show fan, you got to be all in.
Right.
You know,
Dedication.
the people like Kate who listen to the show later in the day, if they can't listen in the morning, they listen to the whole podcast later. Like, I love it.
Was Jessica Addison on a Facebook Live yesterday? I don't remember.
No, she wasn't. I think she watched later.
Yeah, I think she watched later because she texted me about the hibachi grill. And was
Like
like,
randomly in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Or somebody told her about it or something. But yeah. If you're not all in, then just get out of here. Loyal fans only.
I found another prom tweet. It said, "Now these teen nowadays be showing up to the prom like it's the Met Gala."
Right? We did not show up like that. Jessica, being honest, she did not watch it later. Somebody told her about it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
So we got a tux and a nice dress, but and then some people would have a limo here and there, but I don't know. I feel like it's gone too far. I feel like what you got are a bunch of parents now who didn't get to do those things, so now they're making sure their kids get to do those things.
Maybe their parents that did do those things remember how amazing and fun it was, and want to recreate that.
Well, I don't think they need all that. They can show up in a Dodge Durango and enjoy themselves.
I went to prom in a minivan, so
was it a Ford Aerostar? That's what everybody had back then.
I don't know. I don't know what. I don't remember a lot about the van. I remember the possum we hit.
Nice. Dana agrees with me. She's like, living vicariously through their kids. Yep. I'm with you. Me and her are seeing eye to eye today.
I hope she had a good time in Vegas.
Oh, was she in Vegas?
Yeah, she got back not too long ago.
Spoken like a true cheap dad. Yeah, well, it's frugal. I prefer to call it frugal.
Okay.
Some of the prices on some of this stuff is just outrageous.
We
we got extra rooms up here. We should sell some prom dresses.
That's why I'm glad that I'm a little crafty.
Yeah.
I'm a little, I don't know. I'll see something. I'm like, yeah, I can do that. I'll see a hairdo or a bouquet, prom bouquet. And I'm like, yeah, I could do it. Try to save a little money here and there. Those are skills like sewing, cooking that I wish I could go to a class for. Like I want to be able to be just I want to handle my house. You know what I'm saying? Like if there comes time for, hey, we need this for that, I want to be like, hey, I'm going to make it for you. I want to be a maker and a fixer.
Somebody out there set up a business where we can take classes.
I want to take sewing classes. I want to take cooking classes.
Just home ec, etc. All that.
They have a cooking class in Murfreesboro that I've been to, where they teach you how to cook a dish from the appetizer and salad all the way through to the dessert. You even make a drink to go along with the dinner.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it. I wish we had something like that closer. I would do it, but I don't know how to cook. And I don't know how to sew.
Fine.
No.
Trey said, I never went to prom and I ain't mad about it.
You never went to prom, Trey?
And Dana said, this is why parents end up spending $50,000 on weddings later. That is true. You got to one up what you've done at prom. And so, you the expectations have been set too high. I've been arguing this
Yeah, so you're very
a long time. You've got to
passionate
lower
about
the
this.
expectations methodically. I've done it for 15 years now with Holly. Just got to lower those expectations a little bit every year. And then now she's like, "Oh, you took out the trash." That's right. I sure did. You are welcome.
He broke me.
You are welcome. We got games coming up. Stupid Silly Stat, the Friday Mix. That'll fire up here in a little bit as well. Your birthday's later in the show. Call them in at 728-1320. Current temperature outside the Thunder Studio, 61 degrees, headed for high of around 80 today. These clouds and rain chances will clear up by this afternoon, and we'll see the sun. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. If you can't sew, just go buy good clothes, right? Wisteria Hill's got good deals. Even a cheap dad can pay for the clothes at Wisteria Hill, 205 South Woodland Street in Manchester.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
This local news update is brought to you by Spring Street Market, 801 South Spring Street in Manchester. Open Monday through
7 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. for Thunder Radio News. Coffee County School Board member has inquired about firing
One of my proms, I got to drive I think I drove a Vet. He said that's a Chevy Chevette, not a Corvette. I drove a Durango.
Tell them what we saw last night. A Bentley.
I saw a sweet Bentley come rolling up to Starbucks. I had a meeting there. It's not my choice to go to Starbucks because I feel like, what? I didn't want people to think that I'm a liberal. So we had a meeting there, and a Bentley came rolling up. It was a sweet ride.
Josh goes, "Oh, there's a Bentley," and I was like, "What?
What's that even mean?
Is that good?"
They look brand new. I had to look them up and show her what those cost.
I wouldn't pay that for that car.
I'm like, Bruce
I was
Wayne
not that
drives
impressed.
a Bentley. It was nice. And I don't know, it's sexist of me that when the really pretty lady got out with her yoga pants on, I wanted to know what her husband does for a living. Is that a sexist thought?
Yeah, how you know she didn't make that
That's
money?
what I'm saying. Probably a sexist thought. Why don't Trey just teach the cooking class?
A grilling class, a smoking class, all of it. A baking class. I need all of it.
Everybody just brings their grills and puts them in a circle around Trey's grill.
Out
You can leave the
here.
class.
Hey, right out here.
Since arriving from my morning duty, I've received 2 high fives and 1, "You're not a loser anymore."
Rachel?
Yeah. Solid. Solid. Holly, Trey wants to know about the cooking class in Murfreesboro, I guess.
It's called oh shoot. It's called The Curious Kitchen.
The Curious Kitchen. The Curious Kitchen. Vinny could probably help teach too. He and Hattie, they're pretty good with the grills.
They even have a kids cooking class. All right, let's see.
Are our kids gonna know how to cook anything?
The boy can cook a DiGiorno
And ramen.
and a grilled cheese. The girl one cooks omelets sometimes.
Yeah. They have a Facebook page that's got the schedule and pricing. How about that?
Huh?
Somebody said they got a Facebook page
Yeah.
that's got their schedule and their pricing. I want to come on how to cook a hibachi. on the Blackstone. I also need a Blackstone.
Jessica, can you teach Josh?
I need somebody to. I need Home Depot want to give me a Blackstone or something. Some kind of trade. Some kind of barter.
I'm barter. The official sponsor of Sausage Fest.
Yeah. Probably could work out something. We'll do a giveaway, and I'm going to be the winner. Like Dwight won Hey King. If I could get a Blackstone, I could save the money from going out to eat the hibachi. I want some right now. I want some breakfast. I got a Blackstone that needs to get home. I never use it. How much you want for it?
Who is it?
Trey. Trey usually charges too much for his things. So I don't buy from Trey. How big is it? Stupid, silly statistic. Yeah, Trey, put it on Swap Shop, see what you get. I'm going to get on Swap Shop and say I got free chickens to give away and give out somebody's number I don't like. Culinary edition from Lowe's, 30 inches. I had to look that up. 30 inches sounds pretty big. Back on the Thunder Radio morning show. Brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Josh and Holly with you, getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work. For you night shift warriors out there, we're glad to have you along with us. We got Rachel Williams, the winner on Name That Tune, and she informed us over on the camera since arriving at school after winning. She got 2 high fives and one, quote, "You're not a loser anymore," end quote. So it's the bragging rights, I think, that people really want. The shirts and the gift baskets are great, but it's the bragging rights. Time for Joke of the Day.
What do kids play with when they can't play with a phone?
What's that, Holly?
Board games.
Well done.
Joke of the Day brought to you by Sausage Fest. Coming this summer.
That's never going to happen.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Kim, did you bring your statistics?
Hit the wrong button. Stupid, silly stat ripped up by our friends at Freedom Automotive in Manchester, 515 Hillsborough Boulevard. Get on by and see them today. They are open. They're open 6 days a week, actually, for your convenience. Monday through Saturday, locally owned and operated. They can do all of your automotive repair. Basic repairs, alignments, of course. Wheels and tires, yes. Custom exhaust work, catalytic converters, they do that too. And it's all available at Freedom Automotive, locally owned and operated at 515 Hillsborough Boulevard. Freedom Automotive, right there in front of College Street Elementary. Holly?
The average person does this 22 times a day. What is it?
Take your guesses at 728-1320 to get through on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines. That's 728-1320. And take your best guesses. First person with the right answer wins Thunder Radio swag and bragging rights for the day and the weekend, because we don't play again until Monday. So you get 3-day bragging rights. It's kind of like renting equipment on the weekends. You get to keep it an extra day. Wrong answers get to call back and try again. Morning show.
How about check themselves in a mirror?
Great guess, but not it. Good try. Check themselves in a mirror. How many times do you think you check yourself in a mirror? A day. Not including when you're putting on your makeup.
Not including that?
Yeah, because it's required.
2?
Really?
Yeah.
The average person does this 22 times a day. Trey says check their Facebook. It's a good guess. Check their social media.
I feel like I do that 22 times every couple hours.
Yeah, we're on there quite a bit.
Well, it's just that the business Facebook page gets a lot of. I got to
hire somebody to run
Got
that.
to monitor it.
Yeah. Touch their face. It's a good guess over there on the.
Now I'll probably do that 122 times a day.
Morning show.
Yawn.
That's a good guess.
Good guess, but not it. The average person does this 22 times a day. Now everybody's gonna start yawning because he called in with that. You ever seen somebody yawn or hear somebody talk about yawning?
No, never.
And then
never
and then
happened.
you yawn.
No. That's crazy talk, man.
Check themselves in the mirror, touch their face, yawn. None of that is right. The older I get, I pee 22 times a day.
If you struggle with incontinence, contact Dr. James Van Winkle.
He can help. drvanwinkle.com. Yeah.
The average person does this thing 22 times a day.
Shannon says threaten to quit their job.
Ain't that the truth?
I do that about 22 times a day. Morning show.
I struggle with incontinence. How about go to the bathroom?
Go to the bathroom. Good yes, but not it. Morning show.
Adjust their clothes.
Adjust their clothes. Good yes.
That's a great guess.
But not it. Watch a baseball game. There's a lot of adjusting going on about 22 times a game.
I don't wear clothes most of the time that require any adjusting. Just baggy sweats and a t-shirt. You don't have to do nothing with that.
Yeah. 728-1320. The average person does this 22 times a day. So this is clearly something you're doing, probably all of you, every day and a lot of times. Morning show.
What about look in the mirror?
Oh, good guess. Look in the mirror. Not it, though. Not it. Not look in the mirror or the mirror. Pop their fingers. That's a good guess. I'll get mine a couple times a day, but I don't know that I could do it 22 times a day. Morning show.
How about look for a snack to eat?
Oh, so close, but not it. So close. Morning show.
Snack.
Good guess, but not it. It's incredibly close.
Yeah.
But not exactly what I'm looking for. Morning show.
What about open the refrigerator?
There it is. Open the refrigerator is the right answer. 22 times a day, the average person is opening their refrigerator. What's your name?
Cat Myers.
Good job, Kat. Yes, you win today. How many times do you think that's about average for you?
No, I only do it 50 times a day.
Well, come on by, and next time you do it, you can be wearing a Thunder Radio t-shirt, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you for playing. We appreciate you for playing and being part of our reindeer games today. 22 times a day, people are in the refrigerator, and that's why we are obese. That seems high.
22 times a day?
Yeah.
No, that's about right. Every time you go to get something to drink or...
Yeah. I'll get 22 ice cream bars a day out of the freezer.
Yeah, this dude eats more ice cream than I've ever seen. He bought me some ice cream after I had my tooth surgery last week. Bought me some ice cream home. But he told me at a time when I was foggy headed and I didn't remember that it was in there. So Sunday afternoon, I had the oral surgery Thursday. And so Sunday afternoon, me and the girl went her at home and she gets out the ice cream. And I'm like, I didn't know we had ice cream. And she opened it. She said, yeah, Josh mentioned he got some and opened it and it was half gone. It was halfway gone. And I was like, I ate 0 ice cream and the boy one didn't. And I asked Josh, I said, did you eat all that ice cream?
I'm a stress eater.
There was one time we were selling Krispy Kreme donuts.
No, how many times are you going to tell this
I'm going to tell it another one.
How many times?
Selling Krispy Kreme donuts. And we had gotten, for the boy one's baseball team.
And it's a long time ago.
it was donut pickup day, and we had bought a dozen or two.
We bought them.
We bought them a dozen or two, and we were sitting in the car. We was into it about something, fussing about something. I can't remember. So I left the car, and it wasn't time. We kind of had some time in between games where we were just kind of in limbo, waiting to play again. And Josh sat in that car and ate the entire box in one sitting of donuts.
Didn't even feel bad about it at the time.
Oh.
I wasn't walking around with the carton of ice cream in my hands. I put it in the bowl, and then I went and got more and put more in the bowl.
Hey,
the dozen donuts was. I was stressed. I was like, I don't know. I've messed up. Shouldn't have done this. That's why when people say something about getting married, I'm like, you shouldn't do it. You'll be sitting there eating a dozen donuts on a rainy day at the ballpark. It's 48 degrees, and you're just stuffed full of a dozen donuts, and then you're sitting there just questioning life's decisions.
That's very romantic,
isn't it?
It's going to be on our when we renew our vows.
Oh yeah. Remember that time I ate all them donuts because you made me mad? You were the reason I eat. Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8. It's Friday, y'all. We got to fire up the Friday mix. I want to tell you about Common John Brewing Company. Guess where I'm probably headed for breakfast? 210 Woodbury Highway. You can join me. They start serving breakfast at 8 a.m. And they got the mixtape coming up next Friday. That's the 3rd, I believe. It's a ticketed event. Portion of the proceeds to the Dusty Elam Foundation. Get your tickets before they sell out. Mixtape puts on a great show. Get on down there at Common John Brewing Company, 210 Woodbury Highway. It's a good weekend to get on down there, enjoy yourself a drink, and sit outside and just have a good old time. I could probably eat a dozen donuts right now. It was them Krispy Kreme donuts, y'all, and they're not even that big. Like they're just like they're not the little ones like you get at the gas station, but they're not like the Donut Palace or the Project Donuts, big old fat donuts. They're kind of in the middle. You know, they're just not that.
So
big
what you're
around.
saying was 12 of them donuts was about the size of 6 proper donuts.
Yeah, so I really only had a half a dozen. Honestly, we're being honest about it.
I'm not a stress eater, but I am a stress pacer. I will walk around the house until I've just...
Kevin said, I can understand that. I ate a whole box of them as well. They're hot, and I just couldn't quit. How do you hit that thing hard?
You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain.
Let's see.
Oh, what a thrill. Great ball of fire. Good, Molly.
Brandon said same, but I'll pace and eat.
Well, you're working off them calories.
Yeah. It's not as bad if you're pacing and eating at the same time.
If I'm on the phone, I can't sit still at all. I can't.
Holly, it drives me nuts because I'm trying to follow around here what she's
He
saying.
wants to hear my conversation. He wants me to talk on speaker so he can hear.
What are we talking about over here?
And I don't like talking on speakerphone. I don't like when other people do it. I don't want to.
We're not in public. We're at the house.
But then I'm walking
Be
around.
still so I can hear. I look out in the yard and there's Holly. She's plumbing the backyard, zigzagging across through there. And I'm like, I want to. Then she got to come back in and explain to me what all was said. And like, well, if you just would have stayed here, I could have heard it the whole time, and then given you the things that you needed to say back instead of the things that you said back.
It makes me. Oh my gosh! I'll be talking and responding to someone, and he'll be talking at the same time, telling me what he thinks I should say, but he's talking at the same time as me, and I'm just like, shut up! I can't hear my own self think.
I only do that when I feel like it's very important. Like I won't do that for just a small little
I
thing.
don't need you to have my conversations for me. In fact, yes, you can. You deal with all the phone calls.
Do you have any birthdays today?
Oh, I don't know.
That's not next. Florida Man's next, but
Need to check. Now I want a donut.
right. Birthdays. Yeah.
Riley Russell.
She does it Rileigh, I think, right?
Rileigh.
What I just said. Good.
Get you a radio station that knows your kids and also the correct spelling of their names.
Tanya Rogers' birthday tomorrow. No, I got her down. I don't think she's eligible to win the cake. Yeah, look up this. I need to look up this grill. What's that? 30-inch something. Culinary. 30-inch.
Let me see. Let me look up Riley Russell.
30-inch culinary. Ooh, Blackstone. Is that what he said?
Yep.
They got the hood on it, Trey? Is he even with us anymore? I think I lost him. It's 2 burners.
Oh, baby, that's what I like.
It's decent size.
Bank, member FDIC, equal housing.
Great Lakes Chiefs is having a hiring event at the American Job Center, 315 Northwest Atlantic Street, Suite 100 in Tullahoma. This Great Lakes Chiefs hiring event is happening Monday, April the 29th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. There's competitive pay, employee stock ownership program.
Just because now I got to get the 4 burner. Well, that's not what Trey's selling.
Plus $1.50 shift differential. Come to the Great Lakes Chiefs.
I'll just have a couple extra griddles out there.
The 29th at the American Job Center, 315 Northwest Atlantic Street in Tullahoma.
I've got a Traeger I do some cooking on too. Obviously, that's not good for what we're talking about here.
I'm Holly with Thunder Radio's morning show, here to tell you that the M-Stella treatment is the cure you need to solve your problem. Now you can run and play with your kids and grandkids without any issues.
Kevin wants to know if we tuned that bell. It's loud this morning. It is.
Sorry, I just
came down on it hard. Are you going somewhere today?
Yes, I am.
What do you got today?
What have I got today at 10 that I told you I had to go do?
I don't know. What is it?
So you're a current minimum fiber customer and you have
I've got to go video an interview.
Oh, that's right. So you're looking awful nice.
Anything ever happen to it, we replace it free of charge. A smartphone app that allows you to change your network password, get notifications from middle of the day, pause the internet to individual devices, and so much more. Plus in-depth device troubleshooting with our local 24/7 customer support center. All that for less than 10 cents a day. Stop missing out and add Ben Lomond home today.
Are you looking for a dental office that can take care of your
Florida Man's good today. We probably got it for the next 2 segments.
Oh, wow. A lot of Florida Man. Bonus Florida Man Friday. Can't go wrong with that.
Full mouth restoration with a focus on cosmetic dentistry and smile makeovers. I'm Holly from the Thunder Radio Morning Show. My smile was completely constructed by Dr. Carmine and his team. Whether it's a routine cleaning or a complete smile transformation, Carmine Family Dental is here to help you achieve the smile of your dreams. Don't wait. Call Carmine Family Dental today at 931-967-6861.
Did it track me tonight?
Yes.
What time is that? Are you going to that?
I'm not sure because it's senior night.
Yeah, we'll see if we can work out some other options for that. Maybe Sonya will be there tonight.
24/7 access and a fresh storage center. Acme Storage saves Peter's life.
You're going to be there, right?
Don't let your treasures
I'm broadcasting.
Visit Acme Storage TN.
You won't be on air when they're doing
I
seating.
don't know what time they're doing it. I'll have to check and see.
Act now and protect your possessions.
A daily hour and a half worth of proof that opposites actually attract. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Thanks for hanging out with us. 6:30 to 8:30, Monday through Friday. Morning show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. M-Sculpt Neo can make you look great. You can spot reduce fat as much as 30%. If that sounds like, oh, that's expensive, that sounds like surgery, it's not. It's affordable. It's in-office treatment you can have done right here in Manchester. drvanwinkle.com, Middle Tennessee Surgical Associates. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you.
We'll get you a full weather forecast in a bit, but I'll go ahead and tell you it's a good-looking forecast, nice and warm over the next several days. But before we do any of that, it's Friday, and that means Friday. What have you found for us, Holly?
West Palm Beach man arrested for being in possession of illegal horse meat.
That's White Shrew. Trying to sell horse burgers.
Frozen horse meat found in almost every sink of a West Palm Beach home lands a man behind bars. 39-year-old Zaro Rodriguez was arrested for being in possession of the illegal horse meat.
I don't know. I'm sure you can eat anything. I did not realize that was a thing. Again, I'm sure it's a big animal. There's a lot of meat there, so I'm sure that's been. I've never heard that is even a delicacy. Oh yeah, you can get horse meat there.
I don't think it's a delicacy. I think
I'm sure
it's
it's not.
a last
Yeah.
resort. I don't
Worse
think anybody.
than human. You know.
One of the bags recovered had written on it.
If we're still getting a little garbled, Glenn, it's going to be in the
One of the bags recovered had written on it, horse. Also, there was a picture of a heart symbol.
What's the start?
When questioned about the bags labeled horse, he stated each bag contained pork, fish, chicken, beef, or empanadas covered in banana leaves. That's no horse. He gave officers permission to take a container of the suspicious meat. The sample was given to the USDA, and they said, yeah, that's horse.
How do you know?
Equine meat, yeah.
You grill that up, take a little taste. Nice horse. In fact,
Florida man used a cardboard box to hide his face while breaking into a Port Orange business.
you catch me.
Okay, so this guy used a piece of cardboard from a garbage can
to conceal his identity while he broke into multiple businesses. Deputies were dispatched to a panic alarm that went off. The owner said that there were 3 cameras that were ripped off the wall and taken by the burglar, along with a JBL speaker. Shortly after, a bag containing the stolen items was found in a dumpster outside the back of the business. Detectives also learned that all the internet cables to the entire plaza were cut hours before the robbery. When detectives reviewed video footage, they saw a man on a bicycle pull up to the same dumpster, attempting to cover his face with a box. The same box was found at the scene.
Nice.
Florida
man never disappoints.
I hope this is the right link.
Uh-oh. Scary thought.
Florida man says his mother's ashes was returned to his mailbox after his car was stolen.
Oh, gotcha. So they took the car and found the ashes. And they're like, we'll take those back.
Yeah, a Florida man said his custom car was stolen while he was asleep. And in the vehicle contained something irreplaceable, his mother's ashes. He told WFLA that he can't believe he slept through it all. He believes someone broke into his 2023 limited edition Dodge Charger Hellcat Red-Eye
Oh, my
jailbreak.
Goodness. What is that? That's a lot of words.
Yeah.
Sounds like an expensive vehicle.
They think he rolled the vehicle outside of his home until he was far enough away he could start the engine.
What are you doing with your mom's ashes in there?
Listen, a sign on the back windshield said, in loving memory of Lorena Leonard. So he had that on the back of the, I guess he made that whole card like a shrine.
I told you, do not do this. If anything ever happens to me, y'all, I want y'all to be witnesses. I have instructed Holly. She is not to have any kind of window art, stickers,
whatever.
chalk.
I'm putting R.I.P.
None of
on
that.
there.
None of that.
It was meant for her. That's the main reason I got that car, was because of her, to represent her. He didn't drive the car often, but he always made sure to bring his mom's ashes whenever he did. He kept some ashes in the cup holder. He said,
That's what I want. That's what I want. I want you to keep my ashes with you.
What?
Yeah, instead of all the stuff on the windows and the loving memories stuff, I want you to keep my ashes with you in the car.
That's going to be awkward.
Yeah. I want the ashes to be in there, because y'all know she's going to get me cremated, so there can't be no autopsy.
I want to be stuffed. I want y'all to stuff me and put me in the closet, and then when it's time for like family photos at Christmas, I want you to drag me out and set me up in the photos
like Dick Clark. That's what Holly's going to be like. Here comes Holly for her 143rd year on the morning show.
A Florida man runs over an 11-foot alligator with a truck to save his neighbor. So
It's a big alligator.
Yes. The incident occurred on the night of April 19th as Rick Fingerit was... How would you say it? That's how you say it. No.
That's very unfortunate. Let me see it.
How would you say that? We're just going to call him Rick.
We'll just call him Rick.
Anyway, this dude was walking his two dogs near a pond. His neighbor, Walter Rudder, also told the outlet that he was driving by when he saw a man lying on the ground waving his arms. We pulled over and I got out of the car and saw that the alligator had him by the leg. According to Rick, he begged him to run over the alligator, hoping it would release its jaws around his leg. After doing so, the alligator did let go and returned to the water. So he rolls up, sees this guy's like, help, gets out. What you doing, buddy? Well, I got this old alligator on my leg. If you could runs it over.
Please, sir. Please.
So
please, Rick.
He gets back in the car, runs over the alligator, turns him loose, runs back into the pond.
You don't say the rest of them.
Are we out of time?
Yeah.
Golly. All right.
James said, just toss my ashes in the creek in the backyard. Maybe I'll find some fish then. Yeah. I want to be pressed into a ring.
What?
Yeah, I want to be pressed into a ring. The ashes.
You mean like a ring for me to wear?
Yeah, I want you to wear it around.
What ring do you wear for me?
I had a wedding ring. I lost it.
How long ago did you lose it?
I don't know what happened to it.
How many wedding rings have you lost, or, in my opinion,
I'll tell you what,
chunked into the woods?
When I get my Lady Raider championship ring, I'll wear that on my ring finger. That'd be good. Or their Final Four ring. I'll put that right there.
No, you will not. When I started dating Josh, he was still wearing his class ring, and I'm like, dude, you got to stop
I'm
that.
gonna give that up.
You got to stop. You're a grown man.
Well, I didn't have any other jewelry at the time.
Walking around with that class ring.
Maybe I
on.
should get me a chain. You know, all the guys now got chains. Maybe I should get me a chain. Wear around.
All the guys?
Yeah, all the guys.
Name one guy that's not a high school student that wears a chain.
Joe Pat Cope. Okay.
Name two guys.
I did. Joe Pat Cope. There's two names there. All right, Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30. We're rolling along past the top of the hour right now. That means it's time for Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. New Haven Mortgage, online at newhavenmtg.com. NMLS 1477317. We've got birthdays coming up. We're past due for those and all kinds of other fun. Got a full weather forecast when I come back as well. It's the morning show.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center Studios. This is Thunder Radio, WMSR, 1320 AM, 107.
Leslie said, love me some Coke.
We've not done birthdays.
No, we're doing birthdays right now. I just got one birthday on the list today, actually. So it'll be a pretty quick segment. Yeah.
Now you can learn to play with your kids and grandkids without any issues. These are non-invasive treatments that you can have done on your lunch break. Call Dr. Van Winkel's office today to learn more at 931-954-5125 or stop by Middle Tennessee Surgical Associates at 1030 MacArthur Street in Manchester.
I got two logos on the screen for some reason. Get rid of that one.
RILEIGHRUSSELL.
Volleyball.
That's how we spell Russell.
What time does the track meet start? Do we know what time the kids are in?
It's like one of those 4 o'clock after school ones.
Yeah. She got tryouts. She got a ride up there? Or?
Honey, I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
I didn't know. The boy was taking her or what?
Don't let your treasures turn to trash. Visit AcmeStorageTN.com or call 931-283-2845. Act now and protect your possessions.
Hi, I'm Ray Martin from Martin's Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy. All of our pharmacists have many specialized areas of practice and training. One of which is compound.
Take my ashes down to the beach.
Products like
It starts at 4, and it doesn't have a time by event after that.
Hopefully it's not a real big one. That's not what she ever said. Birthday time on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. I'd like to celebrate our birthdays in our community. You can call in those birthdays anytime. 728-1320 will get you on the list. And at the end of the day, we draw for a slice of birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe Bakery and Gift Shop. Big thanks to those folks. At the end of the week, which is today, we draw for a grand prize, a birthday cake. We'll take the birthdays from all week and draw for that cake. We also want your anniversaries because we draw for a designer's choice floral arrangement from the Mossy Pot. All right, here we go. Friday, April 26th. Just one birthday today. Riley Russell, happy birthday to you. That's all I got. That's all I got for birthdays right now. So
right.
She's pretty much a shoe-in for that pie later on, unless y'all get some names on the list.
Riley shares a birthday with actor Channing Tatum. He turns 44 today. Far too far. Comedian Kevin James turns 59.
He's funny.
Yeah, he's funny. TV show host Carol Burnett turns 91 today. And actor Jet Li turns 61.
That does it for our birthdays?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's take a look at the weather. Rain pretty much out of the area. We may see a little more here before, 8:30, 9 o'clock, but pretty much out of the area. We're going to see some sun by this afternoon. High today of 80 degrees. Going to be really nice, but we will see some winds gusting up to 20 miles an hour at times. 64 overnight tonight, around 80 on Saturday, 81 on Sunday, 82 on Monday, and really sunny skies throughout, but some windy conditions Saturday, Sunday, up to 25, 30 mile an hour gust. I don't see another rain chance till Monday afternoon and Monday evening into Tuesday. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. This is the time of the year for the bugs, unless you have the right team on your side. Patent Pest Control will take care of all those bugs, mosquitoes even. They got the treatments, they're affordable, and there are no contract obligations. Make sure that you get those pests handled. 931-247-0781. Patent Pest Control. Tell them Thunder Radio sent you.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio, WMSR, 1320 AM, 107.9 FM, and worldwide at Thunder.
There's a bonus Florida man here. We'll come back.
Yes, indeed.
Speaking of Coke, there's a new
This local news
Ally
update is
commercial.
brought to you by Spring Street Market, 801 South Spring Street in Manchester. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7
The senior night is at 5:15.
Okay. Well, I can. If I take the camera though, you won't have a camera over the track.
Can I give you? Do we have another camera?
I don't know. We can dig around and see. See what we can come up with. More Florida man when we come back.
Yes. You asked me that like 2 minutes ago.
I forgot. Holly's rubbing off on me. We're so inappropriate.
I lay down on the floor.
It's time for Holly's daily stretches.
Oh, my back. Oh, my knee.
Can y'all hear her? Stuff's just popping down there.
Oh, that feels good. Oh. Only thing about wearing this, I gotta pull the whole thing down every time I gotta go to the bathroom.
No, I said, what is that called? It's a jumper.
Jumper?
Hardly know her.
manufacturing is
Let's find something to do while we wait on Holly. This looks like a good idea. You got telling me how work done.
Yeah, I did. Look. Look at this. You see all that blood? My tongue is dry.
Can you feel your mouth?
Not here.
You got any stitches?
I think I got stitches. Oh, my tongue is dry.
It's dry. You think you can drive?
Yes.
Let me take you to your car.
Yeah.
What?
We're watching the video of your dentist thing.
I will in about 15 minutes.
We were all just sitting here. We had nothing else to do for a few minutes. You're not driving.
I'm gonna drive.
You're not
Which
not
one
today.
Yeah, I'm gonna drive
You
my car.
thought you could drive.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I am.
Why do I sound like Forrest Gump?
See all that blood? My tongue is dry. Yes. And that was a good day. Last Thursday, wasn't it? How are you? Are you all the soreness gone?
What'd you say?
Is all the soreness gone? 100%.
What, I do like this?
Yeah. Still hurts.
Hurts. Not as bad as it did.
Good.
Okay, each day I feel like it gets a little bit better.
Good, Holly.
But on Wednesday, I had bunko, and we ate at a Mexican restaurant, and I was eating chips and salsa, and one of those pointy parts of that chip went back there and stabbed me back there. Oh my God.
That's dangerous. Them chips can be dangerous anyway. We know somebody that had one, like, go down between their teeth and their gum or something. Like, just, that's like just hearing that.
She had to have dental work.
Like,
I
had to have
think.
surgery
Yeah.
on that. Like, chips can be pointy.
I just got carried away. I was just going to town on that chip. Forgot.
Oh, we got 30 seconds. Oh.
Look at this big bus.
I don't see one.
What about this one?
We were talking about the draft earlier, Glenn. Our boy would watched it pretty heavily. I did not. I was busy, but he was very excited about it.
Turn the dirt and work until the week's
Manchester's only live and local radio morning show. You're listening to Josh and Holly on Thunder Radio.
proud to be from God's country.
Thunder Radio Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Heather Phillips and her team have over 60 years of combined experience in the mortgage industry. It's not a fly-by-night organization. These people know what they're doing. They have in-house underwriting, and they pass those savings along to you. And they're very knowledgeable. You know, they know exactly what product you need to get, you know, what the right loan type is for you. They can help walk you through the process. It doesn't have to be intimidating. They are the experts. Go by and see them at New Haven Mortgage in downtown Manchester, newhavenmtg.com, NMLS 1477317. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you.
I believe we've covered a lot today, but I believe we've got extra Florida Man. Is that what I understand?
Indeed.
Bonus Florida Man. Florida Man Friday. Holly, what have you found?
Let me get back up here to the top. A Florida man discovers his severe migraine. What are you doing?
I was ringing the bell. I didn't have to get to it.
Florida man discovers severe migraines were caused by a tapeworm in his brain.
New fear unlocked right there.
52-year-old man in Florida has been discharged from the hospital after receiving treatment for a life-threatening tapeworm.
Well, I can imagine if it's burrowing around in your brain matter, then that's a problem.
They found it in his brain. The
How do you get
parasite
that
is
out?
thought to have come from eating undercooked bacon.
Undercooked bacon. I didn't know you could undercook bacon. I thought you could just eat it right out of the package.
Oh.
But I like it pretty chewy.
Ew. The patient had a medical history of migraines complicated with type 2 diabetes.
So we
and
shouldn't be
obesity.
reading this stuff because next time Holly's got a headache, she's going to be like, maybe I've got a tapeworm.
But he noticed some more severe migraines. And his usual medications just wasn't.
I feel like something's moving around up there.
They were able to find the tapeworm via CAT scan and MRI.
I wonder what that looks like. Have you ever seen a CAT scan or a CAT scan with the tapeworm in it?
Only photos.
But not. I'm just saying you've seen the image. You may not have taken the image, but you've seen.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, the images I've seen, it just kind of looks like a mass.
Trey's like, nah, that's BS. You can't undercook bacon. I like limp bacon.
No, I like crispy bacon.
That's the official term for it, limp.
Florida man allegedly attacks and shoots a good Samaritan during a McDonald's sauce squabble.
Oh, McDonald's sauce squabble.
So Wesley Bullock, age 48, was arrested and charged with aggravated battery and burglary after the incident that unfolded in Florida. Police were called to the McDonald's for shooting.
Do police in Florida make extra money because of Florida? Like, are you paid more there because of Florida man problems?
When they arrived, they learned that Bullock had gotten into a fight with another McDonald's customer who was trying to help a drive-through employee that Bullock was screaming at. The victim said he saw Bullock in the drive-through on foot, screaming and cussing at the employee. It says cursing. Who says cursing? I say cussing. We're going to say cussing.
We're not very proper.
Cussing at the employee because he didn't get any sauce with his order. That's when the victim went up to Bullock.
Because that's when we're going to start berating somebody.
That's when the victim went up to Bullock and tried to calm him down. Bullock responded by grabbing him by the throat and punching him, triggering a fight.
It's not funny, but it's like this guy's clearly unhinged. He's screaming and berating a McDonald's employee over sauce. Keep your distance.
The two men then got in their respective vehicles and drove away. The victim made his way to a nearby Speedway gas station where he was approached by Bullock.
Oh, he chased him down.
Bullock allegedly cut him off and then got out of his car with a silver handgun, and he eventually pointed it at the man's forehead. Bullock pulled the trigger. The gun didn't fire.
Ooh.
Moments later, Bullock allegedly used the gun to hit the man in the head, causing a deep gash. Then he re-racked the gun, took the safety off, pointed it at the man again. The victim stated that this time he grabbed the pistol and fought back over control of it because he feared for his life.
Yeah. That's when I get it away and I unload it. Like there's no bullets left.
Yeah.
I feared for my life. Now
Yeah.
I don't. This guy's got it coming. How is that not some kind of attempted murder anyway?
The fight over the gun revealed an injury on the victim's hand, which was caused by Bullock biting his finger. Bullock is accused of firing a shot, causing the bullet to strike the man's pinky.
And so he did shoot him. He got a shot off. This guy sounds completely unhinged.
He remains on a $400,000
That's a
bond.
good. See, sometimes I hear these stories and the bonds are crazy. Like if this happened in Memphis, he'd be free on no bond, or New York City or California. He'd
Yeah.
just be roaming the streets, yelling at Chick-fil-A people and McDonald's people and all the drive-thru workers.
Deputies in Florida arrested a man after they say he fled at over 113 miles an hour. The sheriff's office said the last day of a traffic enforcement operation around Deltona. I didn't know that was a place.
There's all kind of weird city names down there.
According to the sheriff's office, the driver, convicted felon Kevin Rivera, age 29 of Kissimmee, went as fast as 113 while fleeing a state trooper. Eventually, the chase came to an end after another deputy tossed a stop stick, flattening the tires. Sheriff's office says that when that Rivera tossed a handgun in the nearby woods, which is found later by canine unit. Deputies said they also found cocaine, oxycodone, MDMA, Xanax, and marijuana inside the rented vehicle, along with 165 rounds of ammunition. I wonder why he was so low on ammunition.
Right. But sometimes probably he didn't want to run into that Bullock guy. You know, sometimes people flee for the dumbest reasons. Well, this guy seems like he had a pretty good reason.
It was his what he said when they pulled him out of the car for me. The suspect said after he was taken into custody, "I can't believe this, man. Why?"
What'd I do?
When they said, why didn't you pull over? He said, "I didn't have a license."
It wasn't nothing to do with all the drugs in the car and the 185 rounds, you know, and the possession of the firearm, which I'm sure he doesn't have the right to carry. No.
Florida man brings a loaded gun into an airport, tries to conceal it with toilet paper. So this guy pleaded guilty to federal charges after he brought a loaded gun into the Tampa International Airport.
You got to be some kind of dumb to take a loaded gun into an airport. Like I'm a gun rights person. I believe you have a right to carry. I believe you have the right to protect yourself and all that stuff, but you can't take a gun into an airport.
Abram Jacob, age 26 of Lakeland, walked into the Tampa International Airport to board a flight to Las Vegas. He was seen entering the TSA screening line, unloading his backpack, shoes, and other personal items. When TSA electronically screened the items with the x-ray machine, they saw a gun.
They'll never be able to see it through the x-ray machine with this toilet paper around it.
Well, he didn't have the toilet paper on it yet. Officers attempted to find the bag with the gun. That's when he grabbed the bag off the belt and walked to the nearest men's bathroom. Once inside the bathroom, he wrapped the gun in toilet paper and hid it down in a trash can.
Ooh. Does he think there aren't cameras there? So he thought he was just going to slide this gun in the bag through the x-ray machine. They weren't going to catch that.
I don't know. I don't know what he thought.
I would like to sit at the TSA line and look at the x-rays.
Oh, yeah.
I want to be the person who does the body searches. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me.
This dude faces up to 10 years in prison on each count.
Well, you can't take a gun into an airport. I don't feel bad for him there.
Can't say bomb on a plane.
Yeah, you can't do that. So, and I don't feel bad.
I don't know why I should set my phone down. I've got more.
More Florida man. We got time for one or two more here.
Well, that's about all I got. Florida man.
Commercial toilet paper, pretty see-through anyway. That's right. You get that quarter ply stuff they got, like you have to take the whole roll off.
Florida man disguised as a woman accused of stealing a boat and a UTV. Florida man decided to put on his best dress to steal a boat on Wednesday.
You needed a dress for that.
Deputies were, let's see. The deputies were investigating a stolen boat. While deputies were surveying the area, they spotted the suspect, identified as Joshua Kolotka, leaving a nearby home dressed as a woman to disguise himself.
I just imagine this guy with a dress on, like full beard, just wandering around. They'll never figure this out.
He was arrested for the stolen boat, the theft of a John Deere Gator, and he had 2 Okeechobee County warrants. Officials also say several miscellaneous items were stolen and found.
Nice. So this is not an identify as a woman kind of person.
No.
It's just I'm dressed up as a woman.
Yep.
He's going to try out for our women's basketball team soon.
I think that's all.
Golly. Well, that's good enough. It's a pretty solid day.
There's a variety.
Yeah, a lot of different Florida man. We'd really like to go to the Florida Man games. I feel like that could be a televised event.
Yeah.
The Florida Man games.
Yeah.
They could be televised. I think they should shoot them with tasers and stuff.
See who could stand up the longest.
You're right.
See who falls to their knees first.
See who's the toughest. There's some prizes involved here. All right, that does it for Florida Man Friday.
I just imagine Florida Man standing there like Alan on
Hangover.
The Hangover when the kid shoots him.
Sometimes these big boys, you got to get them a couple times. That Riggle. What's
Rob Riggle?
Rob.
I don't like him.
I'm not a fan. That's a pretty funny scene right there, though.
I'd watch that if it was televised.
What, Florida Man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking a tasing.
Taking a tasing. Hashtag. How about that? Thunder Radio Morning Show financed by New Haven Mortgage. Cash out refinance, an excellent way to take advantage of the equity in your property. Guarantee you there's a lot of equity in your property value. You can get into that cash and use it for home improvement projects. Maybe you want to put in a pool. Maybe you want to pop a building up, put a fence up, do all three. They can help. NewHavenMTG.com, NMLS 1477317. New Haven Mortgage. They're right here in downtown Manchester. Heather Phillips and her team be glad to help.
Are you dreaming of a home to call your own or looking to refinance? Look no further than New Haven Mortgage, your local.
Ooh. You'll do it for us today, Holly. Good show. You did a good job. Solid week. Solid week of work. What's happening over at the Mercantile Day? Fried Fish Friday.
Oliver's Pawn and Jewelry in Manchester wants to be your jewelry.
What'd you say?
Meatloaf today.
Ooh.
They look at all the meatloaf. 100 pounds of meatloaf.
Mmm.
They got good meatloaf at the Mercantile. Some of that little sauce they put on top is different. A good weekend, Cliff. Thanks for listening, watching. It's almost swap shop time, y'all. You have a good weekend too, Kevin. We appreciate you. Dan said Josh is being complimentary and Holly is ignoring him. Love it. That's how it is. Try to be nice around here.
What did you say nice?
So you put on a great show. Solid. So good job. And you're just sitting there. She didn't even hear me. I can't even give a compliment around here.
Can't even give a compliment around here. You want breakfast?
Yep.
What kind of breakfast?
Tom John.
I don't have a lot of time.
You got time though. You got an hour. By the time swap shop's over, right?
Okay.
We don't have to go there.
That's fine. I could go for some eggs.
Yeah. A scrambled egg power bowl. Have a good weekend. Birthday weekend for Trey. Happy birthday.
For Trey?
Yeah. Cook your own food. Celebrate next weekend. Go to Wallen with us. You got my ticket. I don't even want to go anymore. It's going to be too much trouble. Traffic. Something that sounds like a good idea. That's why people are selling tickets. It sounds like a good idea in October. Then it's like, man, don't want to mess with it. That's what happened to me. I just don't want to go.
Calling all homeowners. If you're looking to breathe new life into your budget, New Haven Mortgage is here for you. We specialize in refinancing, bringing you tailored solutions to help you save money and achieve your financial goals. At New Haven Mortgage, our team understands the local market, and we're committed to finding the best refinancing options for you. Whether it's lowering your interest rate, consolidating debt, or accessing your home's equity with a cash-out refinance, we have just the tool for you.
Swap shop next. Y'all tune in.
Local experts in home financing with over 60 years in the industry. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1477317.
It's going to do it for us today. The Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop, where down home cooking meets Southern hospitality. It's a Manchester staple at the Mercantile. Today is Fried Fish Friday. Also, meatloaf. They got 100 pounds of meatloaf that they've cooked up. They got really good meatloaf down there at the Mercantile. So y'all try that out. They start serving. They got breakfast going on right now. They got grab and go breakfast starting at 7 o'clock. It's like $5. I think you can get a really nice grab and go breakfast. Lunch starts up at 11 today. It's cafeteria style. So for you folks that don't have a lot of time, you just go in, go through, get your food, and sit down. You don't have to wait. There's no waiting on them to cook it. That's cooked and ready to go. You can get something fresh out of the kitchen that does take a minute or two longer, but they're still super quick, like a burger plate or chicken tenders. You'll go by and see them at 210 North Irwin Street in downtown Manchester. It's going to do it for us today. Big thanks to everybody for hanging out with us on the morning show and all week long. We do appreciate you. Catch replays on Apple or Spotify. Search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly. Give us a subscribe. And be sure to watch the replays on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Give us a like, follow, and subscribe over on those channels. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, share the feed. And the more, the merrier. And we'll get to doing it again next week, Monday through Friday. We've got 9 o'clock or 8 Swap Shop here at 8:30. Under the Roof with Jim and Rob coming up at 9. 10 o'clock, Rick and Bubba. 12 o'clock, Dan Bongino. 3 o'clock, Connecting Coffee County. High school baseball tonight at 6. They're non-district action at home against Franklin County. It's senior night. Hope to see you out there for that. Talk to y'all next week on The Morning Show.
It's another day.